Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. We are Daughters of Estrella. If you are new here, welcome in. We are super passionate about astrology and also lifelong learners as well. We are doing something different. This new series, we're going to be discussing the popular show, Love is Blind, Season 4. And then in this series, we are diving deep into compatibility. My name is Jerica.
And this is Victoria. And we're talking about Micah and Paul today.
Yay! I mean, I don't know why I'm saying yay, because I
don't know. I like Paul.
I like them. But okay, we won't dive deep into it. But before we start, I do want to give you guys a fair warning that we do talk about everything. So if you guys have not watched the show, please do, because we will talk about spoilers, and that's including the reunion. Victoria, do you want to go ahead and tell everyone Paul and Micah's Big Five?
Yes, we talked about Micah in the first episode because she had a thing with Kwame, and our first episode was Chelsea and Kwame.
So I almost forgot about that.
I know.
We'll talk about that.
It's been a while since I've watched the show too.
Yeah.
Okay. So Micah has a Pisces Sun. She has a Libra Moon, Mercury, Pisces, Taurus, Venus, and Pisces Mars. And then Paul is an Aries Sun, Virgo Moon, Pisces Mercury, Aries Venus, Pisces Mars. So I mean, right off the bat, Micah is attracted to two Aries people because Kwame is also an Aries.
There's 3 full Aries and they're all guys, correct? In the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zach is an Aries as well. And this is another couple where we see the sun signs are right next to each other. Pisces and Aries, like Pisces goes into Aries. Pisces is the last zodiac sign of the whole zodiac chart, and Aries is the first one, but it's still like next to each other because it's a circle. So again, another couple.
Hasn't all of them except so Brett and Tiffany, Scorpio Sun, Sag Sun, and then we got Jackie and Marshall. Oh, so Jackie and Marshall the only ones. No. Okay. Yeah. And then Kwame and Chelsea were Aries Sun and Taurus Sun.
Yes.
So interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Micah and Paul they both have a Mercury in Pisces and a Mars in Pisces. So that's very similar, which makes sense. They did say that they look at life the same way and connect over like beauty in the everyday.
Yeah, they said that often.
Pisces.
They said that often.
They did.
That was really cute. I love that. First thoughts about were you done? I'm not sure if you were done saying
no,
it.
I think that was it. Yeah,
okay.
That was pretty much it.
Okay. First thoughts about Micah.
I don't know.
Okay, first of all, she's a marketing manager, which is cool because I'm in marketing. I actually thought she was a Cancer Sun or a Pisces. I got Cancer Pisces from her.
Ooh, yes, I do think she was definitely a Pisces. Water. She's such a Pisces though that I was just like, she a Pisces. I feel like my ex is a Pisces.
Yeah, so. I was gonna say, I feel like out of everyone who would know more, it'd probably be you. But yeah, she gave super empath vibes. She kept saying that she feeds off people's energies, and guys, she actually talked about law of attraction and manifestation. I was like, this girl's woke.
Yeah, Pisces is such a spiritual zodiac sign. Like, she is such a Pisces through and through. I was like, yeah, I also wrote down that part of her where she said she's an empath and she kind of gathers people's, like, she gets people's feelings or feeds off people's feelings.
Yeah.
So I didn't like love or hate her. She was just there. I think when it comes to people who don't know, again, like I've said in the past episodes, like if they don't know what they want and then they just keep going back and forth, it's not what I'm into when I'm watching a show about dating.
Like indecisive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when they're indecisive. Because at least like with Paul, he was a little indecisive in the beginning, but like
Mm-hmm.
he made a decision and he stuck to it, which is I think his Virgo moon.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Micah like
yeah.
made her decision and then like I don't know why she's just like I guess this is could be her Libra moon, but she was like very flirtatious with Kami in Mexico. So I just got a really bad feeling from that.
Yeah.
Um,
I
yeah.
don't know what that could have been. It has to be. I feel like Libra, it's like a natural thing. Like I say Aries and Libra, I feel like uh that's just how we communicate is
Mm,
just flirting. That's just the thing. But I would say any air sign, honestly. I feel like it's just like a natural thing. Do we just think it's fun.
mm.
I mean, I don't know. Victoria, you have a Gemini moon.
I think it's fun. I
Yeah,
definitely think it's fun.
exactly. I also thought Micah was a Taurus in a way, which is um funny because she has a Taurus Venus, so I got that one right because she gave really possessive like energy. She's very possessive over Kwame and Paul. Um
Yes.
and she also gave me a little bit of mean girl energy, but I think you were the one who talked to me about how no, someone. Okay, it was actually a friend who was telling me that she was like I did not like Irina, but when you look back and think about it, Micah was always the one to tell Irina to do things, and Irina followed through. So she was kind of like the um, instigator, I guess, and I don't know. I think that was like the one thing I didn't really like about Micah. She seemed a little bit more deep the more we got to understand her towards the end, but we'll go into that a little later. I wanted to talk about first thoughts, but I went too deep.
No, I
uh,
mean, I kind of want to talk about that because I think that is also her Libra moon because okay, so Libras are pretty good at like debating or just like charming people into like what to do.
yeah,
I don't know what the word is. They're very
there's a
persuasive.
word that I'm thinking
They're
about.
good lawyers, you know? Like
Yeah,
Libras
they're
are very good
just
lawyers. Like they're just persuasive in their words. So like
yeah,
I can see how she was the instigator and Irina would just follow through with it
yeah,
because she thought it was fun.
yeah, definitely. Um, what did we think about Paul? You already know what I thought, but I want to hear what you think.
I really liked Paul actually. I don't know. Maybe I was attracted to him.
He's really cute. I will say, Paul's really cute. I thought they were really cute. I the first thing, because I tried watching it without, looking up their chart as much as I really wanted to because it would help me relate it to it more. But I was like, this guy's probably a Pisces in slash Aries because the very first thing he said to like the girls he dated that he liked was like he'll like bring up like, okay, when we get married, like he'll like start off with that. And I think you
Hmm.
mentioned you're like, oh, that's Zach, but I think both of them did it. It was just funny because both of them are fucking Aries.
Yeah.
Uh,
That didn't bother me at all. I thought it was cute, but at the same time, he said it to like multiple people. So I was like,
multiple
okay, that must
people.
be his like tagline or something. But
uh,
okay, I think what I liked about him was his Virgo moon.
mm-hmm.
Because I'm a Virgo rising, so I'm attracted to like anyone Virgos or Virgo related.
I love that. Yeah, yeah. I knew
He,
immediately he was a Virgo moon. I literally put Virgo moon and I put dash very analytical.
yeah, I mean, you're a Virgo moon, you should
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and an Aries sun.
yeah. I also put Psycho next to his name. So,
Oh my God.
I mean, it takes one to know one, guys. I'm just kidding.
Wow. I
um,
did not get that.
yeah, I caught his. I caught it very much, and he also talked about traveling a lot, and I feel like that's not very Virgo moon of him. Maybe he was just trying to charm Micah, but he was like, "Yeah, I really love." I mean, I will say, when I was younger and I wanted someone to like me, I would kind of agree and kind of dig in deep of what they liked, and then like accentuated it. Like maybe a little bit more dramatic, you know, in a way. So
I think, yeah,
maybe.
that could be it. I think it has to do with his Aries or Aries quality. I
Okay.
think he wants to travel because that's his Aries. Because Kwame said the same thing. He likes the adventure part, but it's like following through with it too, because he never talked about it again.
Yeah.
But that's just their adventurous part of them that just like wants to do everything, but can't do it all, you know? Like I
Mm-hmm.
dated a person that was such like the most Aries thing he said was I was like, "Oh, what's your goal in life?" And he said everything. And
I
I was
didn't
like,
catch that.
"Oh my
I
god."
didn't catch that. That's so funny.
That was the most Aries thing that he's ever said. Like like okay.
That's so funny. I love that so much. But yeah, he was like super dorky. He ended up being not being, but he ended up looking way fucking cuter when Micah started dressing him up. But like, I straight up was
Well,
like,
he cut his hair.
this guy's a
He
fucking
cut
nerd.
he
Yeah.
cut his hair before the reveal. His hair was okay. This is what I noticed. His hair was like all fluffy because I didn't think he was attractive. I mean, I thought he was like attractive in a nerdy way.
Oh, you're so
But then before the
right.
reveal, I noticed that he cut his hair. And so I got like cuter.
Okay, okay,
And then
maybe
he grew
that's
his
why.
beard. I think he grew his beard.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, I think Zach grew his beard. I don't think
Or
he
maybe it was
did.
like maybe it was the opposite. He had a beard. I don't know. He just like
He cleaned
cleaned
up
up
really
before the
well.
reveal.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
cleaned up really well, which I'm sure that attracted the Libra moon. I feel like Aries and Libra, I mean, obviously they are the opposites, correct? Of the
Aries.
chart.
Yeah.
And there's always just this connection, like a strong connection. I've never not liked a Libra. Like I've always loved a Libra, so or Libras.
Okay. Yeah, I think that I mean when it's opposites, it really and when they say opposites attract, it's true in astrology.
Mm-hmm.
So when we say opposites, it actually it's because it like they balance out each other. Um and they're actually in the same not the same element, but they're in elements that are good with each other. So fire
Mm.
and air is really good,
Yeah.
I feel like.
I definitely yeah. The elements I can definitely get that. Micah had a love triangle. Didn't Paul have a love triangle too?
Yeah.
He was talking to someone. I think her name was Amber, correct?
Yeah, they even tried to like bring her in like later on
And
too.
it literally did nothing, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Amber, we don't know her sign, but she got so caught off guard. I remember
I felt so bad for
Paul
her.
was trying to break up with her, and she was just talking to him like it was the easiest thing. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, let's like start our date. And he's like, I'm gonna like I like someone else.
Yeah.
Micah, I feel like was super possessive in that. I don't know, as she definitely gave me like competitiveness, like Libra moon. I never knew Libras were competitive until I met this other Libra girl, and and she's like triple Libra. She had so much Libra in her chart. I never knew it until I met her. So like, I don't know if that or even her Taurus Venus maybe.
I wonder if it's the cardinal energy. I'll look that up because Libra's
Oh,
cardinal. It's like the leader. They want to. They're probably like just like dominant energy, leader energy.
yeah, that's probably what it is for sure.
I just looked up Amber's information.
Oh, okay. What does it say?
She's a Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Moon and
Oh,
Aquarius
his
Mercury.
Virgo was probably attracted to that.
Yeah, well, she has a Aries Mars.
Oh, I love that.
She has a Sagittarius Venus too, so fire,
Oh,
fire
wow.
Venus, Aries, or fire Mars.
Yeah.
So let's see. The Mercury doesn't really go. Maybe, maybe with his Aries ness.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's a Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon.
Okay,
Interesting.
okay. And that is interesting. Yeah, I felt like
She
they didn't
did
talk.
seem a little serious to me.
She did. She definitely seemed a little serious, but she also seemed so sure too. Like I felt like
Mm-hmm.
she was like, oh yeah, Paul for sure. But I don't know
Yeah,
if Micah even knew. I don't remember Micah. Oh, maybe she did
she
because
did.
she
I think
cried
she
after he
didn't
broke up.
know. Well, that's when she knew. That's when she knew. She thought that like their relationship wasn't like as good, like
Oh,
as great
serious?
as theirs. Yeah, as
Yeah.
serious as theirs. And so when she started crying, she's like, "What? Like, I did it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. And then Micah, when she broke up with Kwame, it's so weird because at the reunion, I know I'm jumping, Kwame was like, we talked about this. We talked about this in the first episode. Kwame was like, "Oh, I wanted to break up with Micah first." And literally the last fucking time they hung out was he was going to ask her if she would be down, like to get proposed to.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. I
I,
don't know.
I think
Lies.
I feel like he is a liar for sure.
You did say that was an Aries
Yeah,
lie.
that was an Aries thing for sure. Like for sure, for sure.
And we could talk about Aries lies later because Paul says some things that I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, towards the end. It's that's when I see almost like a Libra quality. I don't know why, but I always had this like really bad stereotype thought about Libras because it's like I remember my mom was like, "Yeah, yeah, don't you know that Libras lie? Libra like LL," and I was like, "What? No." And it's just like I always caught every Libra in like a lie, but
They make okay, so this is why I think they lied. They because like they don't want so Libras they want to they're only lying to you because they think it's good for you. They don't want to make you sad or whatever.
yes, they want to bring yeah, exactly, exactly. Yes, yes,
And they don't
yes.
want to look bad doing it. So then
Yeah.
they'll just have this fluffy little lie or a white lie that they think is not going to that like it's not going to get back to them when it just makes it worse.
But I feel like
Like
that's
why
the
do
same
you
with
even have to
Aries.
lie? It doesn't even make any sense.
So with
Yeah, it's the same thing with
Aries,
Aries.
Aries
Well,
don't like it when people don't like them. Like they always like to be liked.
yeah,
So
they want to be center of
yes, so I
attention.
feel like the reason why people lie, like Aries lie, is because yeah, one they want attention, and two like they don't want the person to hate them.
Yeah. And it's like for them it's more of an elaborate lie to tell a story to make it seem more
Yes.
exciting.
I will tell you guys a story. I mean, now I owned up. I've fought my demons. We're honest people nowadays. Like honestly, if
I
I
hope
tell a
so.
lie, it's weird. It feels weird. I feel bad. I don't like it. It just makes me feel icky, so I don't do it anymore. And I've got caught in multiple lies, so I don't do it anymore. There's no point in doing it.
Yeah, I lied too. I've lied. I've gotten caught.
Yeah, yeah. So I
I
just
have a
feel like
Mars Aries.
oh shit, that's right. Yeah, yeah. See, Aries, just own up to it. Just own up to it, and you'll grow. I promise you. I promise you. But anywho, they ended up getting engaged. Do you have anything else to say about the pods?
No.
I felt she definitely was attracted to him. He was
Oh,
obviously attracted to
yes,
her.
yes. I mean,
Um,
Micah was very found his dorkiness attractive. They giggled a lot. They were very cute,
it was
like
very cute.
together. It
I
didn't seem
agree.
super serious. Like it, they didn't bring up any serious, like conversation. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that's why she was so blindsided of like why of what happened at the end.
Yeah,
So, oh,
yeah.
we do want to talk. I want to talk about Micah's best friend hating Paul and why you think she hated Paul.
I fucking okay. Okay, so this is like we're jumping a little bit, but this is to the part where Micah and Paul meet their friends and their family, mainly friends first. And I don't know how, but one of Micah's friends flew from Arizona to Seattle to celebrate her birthday, her 30th birthday, and definitely was drunk as fuck. And
Always.
all yeah, and
Every
told
time we saw her.
Micah like he is not the one, this is not it. And she gave me very protective friend vibes. I've had friends like this. I am a friend like that, and I just I felt she judged Paul way too harshly. And again, we only see 10% of what, obviously the producers want us to see. We don't really know anything else, but I just felt like maybe she does know Micah a little bit more than we think, but the way she acted was, out of everyone I hated, I had to say how much I hated Irina. I mean, I haven't, but I do. I actually hated her out of the whole season. I don't. I just like. She has this really harsh wall that, like, if you don't meet these certain expectations, which is fine, that's a protective friend thing, it just, like, it really can get the other person not to feel comfortable, and then they don't feel like themselves. And I just don't like bullies. Like, I just really don't like them, and I feel like she's a bully. That's all.
Yeah, that was a bully move. I think that I loved you could tell she loved Michael. Like I was almost like, oh my god, are you in love with her? Like I was a little.
Me fucking too, dude. I was like,
Are you in?
are you in love with Micah? But I think as a Libra moon, she loves that. Like, she may not be like bi or whatnot, but she, like, I think she just loves the attention of, like, her friends being like that.
Yeah.
That friend had to either have a Libra moon or is a Libra to be, like, obsessed with her. Or a Pisces moon.
Probably.
Or a Pisces rising.
Probably. I think, yeah, I mean, I think that she's very harsh and she could have just, I mean, and also tell us why. Because she would just say, he's not for you. But like, why? Like, because she was just confused.
She could have said bad vibes, and that could have just been at least, okay, well, I understand, I could see the bad vibes, but she didn't say anything. She was like, no. Like, I honestly, like, I felt like, is she judging him because the way he looks? Like, that's why I got irritated, because I felt like she was judging him because of the way he looks.
Well, okay, so Paul was also kind of just like fighting back in his words. Like he was standing up for himself, which is
a very
Aries
Virgo
thing.
moon.
Like he was not trying
Aries and Virgo moon.
Yeah, like I liked that he did that, but at the same time, it's like maybe don't do that to her best friend. So I do see like a clash of both sides. I feel I don't know, like it's just a bad situation.
It was very weird.
Mean,
yeah, it was very weird. If you guys are friends like this, comment down below the reason why. The only thing I could think of is obviously she's seen Micah go through some fucked up situations. Because I act like that with my close friends who have gone through it, and it hurts to see them go through it. But at the same time, like, no matter what, like, yeah, I might think, like, I might get vibes about someone I don't like, but in the end, what really matters is their happiness. So I don't really fight stuff like that anymore. And I felt like she had a right to say if Paul was good enough, which was, I found really irritating, because one, she's not fucking marrying Paul, nor is she dating Paul. So she's probably not even dating anyone the way she acts.
Yeah, actually, you know what? This brought up something. So I was just with the Libra the other day, and I don't hang out with her much, and I just like saw her randomly, and but I brought over my friend who I used to date, but I don't date him anymore. And then like afterwards he leaves, and then my Libra friend goes, "He's not for you. He's ugly." Blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
screaming.
I was like, wait a minute, like we're just friends.
I'm screaming. That is
like I can't believe
hilarious.
you fell for him. Like I was just like she was drunk, but at the same time I'm like, whoa, there.
They have no filter when they're drunk. Holy fuck. They have no filter.
He's a square.
I'm screaming. That's so funny.
I was like, how do you know just by 5 seconds?
Some people just have that, like I would say there's definitely people who I've met where I was like, yeah, no. Like a lot. And usually like,
but would you say that to your friend?
Huh?
Would you say it to your friend?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe when you're drunk.
More when I'm drunk. Remember, I think I mentioned that I brought up a situation to my friend, and the only way I was able to do it was because I was fucked up. I was showering naked, guys. I mean, obviously I was showering naked. I was showering. My friends were in the same bathroom as me, and I brought up a situation where I was like, I needed to know about it. And
Do you have Libra
I was
in your
drunk.
chart?
No, I don't even think I have any Libra in my like in my houses. Like I don't think anything. I mean, I know I have something in my house, but not like a main planet.
Virgo. It has to be your Virgo and your Aries.
For what? To be honest like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. I feel like Aries don't sugarcoat anything either. If there's like something that they need to say, they'll say it. But that's what got me in trouble a lot. That's why it took me a long time to learn how to be compassionate and kind of read the room.
That sounds so funny.
What?
Because you said it took you a long time to be compassionate. But
It
I
did.
think it's more.
It did.
I think that's it.
Huh?
I think you were compassionate. You just couldn't show it.
Maybe not in a nice way.
Yeah.
I think I didn't say things in a nice way. I think I was compassionate. Like I felt strongly for people, but I think I didn't know how to say it in a nice way. I think that's a better way of saying it. There's probably better words to say it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, her friend, not my favorite, but again, I didn't like the 10% of what I saw her on the screen. I mean,
what she said at the wedding was horrible.
I think that's what rubbed me the really wrong way. I kind of feel like her friends, but in Aries. Whenever I get really irritated with someone and I hate them, they honestly end up being an Aries, which pisses me the fuck off. But she also might be a Scorpio because I'm getting like Scorpio vibes from her as well. Because I didn't like Irina, and Irina's a Scorpio, correct?
Yeah, she's a Scorpio.
Yeah, they just like I know they definitely are more in tune with understanding energies, but they could be super fucking bitchy about it.
Yeah, I mean,
like mean girl.
She's a Scorpio Sun, Leo Moon, Sag Mercury. It was just all of the stuff that is very fiery. Like, it's not just that she's a Scorpio Sun, but oh my gosh, she has a lot of fire, and she's a Capricorn Venus and a Capricorn Mars, which is also like,
I would say for sure who judges the most is probably water signs and earth signs. They don't admit it, but I would say that they judge the most harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But then the fire signs will just say it.
They'll say it. Yeah.
But they don't really care about it. They'll just say it and
they'll
not think that anyone cares.
Exactly. But I feel like there's certain parts where like I think a water or earth like it bothers them so badly, like it just like almost it engulfs their fucking like whole like day, and they just like talk about it. Almost like in this obsessive way. Obsession way. Oh my god.
we're making another word.
Oh my gosh, it's my allergy brain, guys.
Oh, allergies, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
what did Micah's best friend say at the wedding? I don't even know. I think she said like, I knew this was gonna happen or something.
She in the most meanest. Okay, first of all, she goes, "I wish I was more drunk." She's like, I remember saying I need to be more drunk or something like that. Like I need to be more drunk. Something she just said that. And then immediately when they said, when my Paul said no, she's like, I fucking knew it. Something like really rude.
Well, it wasn't that she said that she knew it. It was that she said she wanted it to happen.
That's what it was. And the thing that irritated me the most, like, I don't know if she was wearing a fucking mic or anything, but she said it's super fucking loud. So that's why it made me think she's an Aries, because Aries are loud. Like, you guys can hear me. I'm louder than Victoria all the time. Like, legitimately. Well, also my Mercury is an Aries, but yeah, maybe she has Mercury Aries. Who knows? But
anything else?
Excuse me.
I mean, the reunion. We could go to the reunion.
Yeah, but let's jump into it, because I feel like they didn't have really a sexual relationship that we know of. I felt that they were fine. I honestly was like, oh, they got this in the bag. Like they're fucking cute. They're mad over like head over heels, madly in love. They literally couldn't leave each other often because they always missed each other,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
which
that.
was really fucking cute. I thought that, so I was like,
Yeah.
that's why I was like, oh my god, like for sure they're gonna make it. I know they are. They're gonna make it. She was thinking about even moving back, I think, to Seattle. I think Paul lived in Oregon and they decided to think about moving to Seattle. So I think that was also pretty rough. I think they got along with the family. I didn't think anything bad, like, at all.
Yeah. Yeah, his mom and her mom were spitting images of each other. Or
Yeah,
wait, Micah, wait, did I say it right?
it
Micah
was
and his
it
mom.
was Paul's mom, literally a splitting image of Micah. Like
Yeah.
acted the same,
And same
everything, same
energy,
energy.
same hair.
Yeah, which is a psychology thing, which is really funny. But yeah, I literally didn't have any negative thoughts until the reunion, which was tough, and obviously the wedding.
Well,
Um,
like even okay, so we found out like while they were away, he was like asking all his friends, like it's I didn't know up until then that he was actually thinking about saying no, and I thought it was like part of the whole like, oh, they're trying to make us, be on the edge of our seats because we
I
think
always
they're gonna
skip that
make it.
part because I feel like they
Yeah.
fluff it and it irritates the fuck out of me. So
Yeah,
I
so I was
didn't
like,
see
oh,
that
this is
part.
just a thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
but then he asks his friends and asks everyone, like his parents, like about whether he should say yes or no. And it was like a thing. And he actually looked very anxious and was actually thinking he would say no. His friends were telling him like he might just like take the leap and just do it. And
They
I'm
were for it.
surprised
They liked Micah.
they did. And
Yeah.
I was actually really surprised that like I think even his parents were saying the same thing. Like
Yeah. They
just
were
go
definitely like,
for it.
you just love her, like just do it, just go for it. And I feel like that's a very Aries Sun Virgo Moon thing. Like I feel like the Virgo Moon can really get inside your brain. I feel like Virgos are very much like about their partner. If they don't feel like their partner fully is for the relationship, they get second thoughts about it. And I feel like at the very end, Micah did a twist turn and said, I will not answer until Paul answers first. And so I was like, what? I don't understand
How
that.
did she know? She
She
intuitively
she
knew?
knew, yeah, but the thing was that Paul, we didn't even, so they like kind of like, I don't know if it was the production how they did it, but because we didn't think anything was wrong, it was really weird to see him say no. But supposedly Micah wasn't as confident, which it can be a turnoff to an Aries and like a Virgo. They like Micah always consistently had to hear also that there was just like some weird, like she needed more affirmation that he
Mm-hmm.
loved her, like she didn't feel it or something like that. I can't, you guys remember, I definitely talk about it in the comments below. I don't really recall, but I just know that he mentioned something that Micah lacked a lot of, like he had to overdo it for her.
Hmm.
Do you remember?
I can't remember. I just remember like the fact that he said like he couldn't see her have his kids or
That
something
was
like that. And
fucking
I
a
was like,
lie.
that's
That was a
so
fucking weird ass shit. He
that's why I thought
definitely.
yeah, I thought that was a lie as well. Like I was like, that freaking came out of nowhere. Or like also if you thought about that, why didn't you ask her? And I in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, you guys never had a serious conversation.
That's what really pissed me off, and I ended up not liking Paul because of that reason. Because
Mm-hmm.
I felt like if if that thing is so big about your life, why the fuck did you guys not bring that up? Like, why didn't
I
he
know.
fucking bring it up? Like, he could have been like, I mean, I get
I
that, but
think
also,
Vanessa asked her this asked him the same thing, and he
Mm-hmm.
kind of just said, "Oh, like you could just see if they have like the qualities." Like, so Vanessa asked him, like, "Why didn't you ask her
Yeah.
about these things?" And
Yeah.
he just like said, "Oh, well, you could kind of see it in a person." Like I didn't
That's
have to ask her.
I
It's like,
mean,
what?
he could definitely have had his Virgo moon in the third third or fourth house. I forgot. It's like home, whichever one is home and like family. I feel like that is a pretty huge strong place to have your moon in. And if he didn't see it, that could be a huge problem. But also, like, why didn't you talk about it? That's like the only thing that I got like really upset about. But the thing that also really pissed me the fuck off is like when he saw her cry, he was like, "I made a mistake, huh?" Yeah, you did, fucking bitch. Like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I just don't see how it just in general, why would you propose to someone if you didn't think that she would be like a good mother? I
Also,
just
I'm just mind blown. It's so crazy. I just didn't. I don't see. I think
the lie.
the
It's just a
lie.
lie.
I think he was overwhelmed with too many things. Like maybe there was more than that, but that was like the only thing he could think of that would make sense, but doesn't make sense. Um, I just I felt really bad for Micah. She really loved him, and you guys at the reunion, like they tried to go back out again. He went over often to go visit her in Arizona, and it just didn't work out.
Hmm. He
I don't know.
also wore
I've
a
never really
heartbreak.
got. I
Wait, why
never.
did he wear that shirt?
Huh?
The heartbreak. The heartbreak shirt?
He had a heartbreak shirt. Was it the very end?
Yeah, at the reunion, he wore a shirt that had hearts on it, and they were all broken hearts.
I'm screaming. That's so funny.
You didn't see?
No, I don't remember.
Vanessa called it out in the beginning. I don't know why he wore that. It was because if he's that seemed like an asshole move if because he was the one that uh
That broke her
broke
heart.
Micah's heart.
Yeah.
So are you trying to or was are we not seeing something like did Micah break his heart? Like I don't get it.
Yeah. I feel like there's definitely more to it that we didn't really know, which is like whatever, but I just felt like I don't really know. I felt like they were like, Paul and Micah are not that interesting. Let's just kind of sweep it under the rug, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
So anything else?
nothing that I remember. If you want to talk about the synchronicity with their stuff again.
Yeah, when I was looking up Aries and Pisces compatibility, it did say for couples to last, it's like needs more effort on the Aries part,
Mm-hmm.
which makes sense in uh I think it makes sense in this scenario. Like he needed to say yes because she was willing already to say yes.
Yeah.
It says Aries is hypnotized by Pisces' seductive and mysterious sexuality. And the boldness and confidence of Aries, plus the Pisces intuitions and fantasies add to an eventful union. So I guess they have they it seems like it's a very eventful. uh they had a lot of stuff going on. Like it was not like a Tiffany and Brett where there was all these things happening.
Mm-hmm.
Um but their compatibility, I would say not much, except for
The Pisces Mars
yeah, the Pisces
and
Mars,
the
they have the
Pisces
same person.
Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
The Libra moon and the Aries sun and the Pisces sun and the Virgo moon, I feel like can maybe. Um,
Yeah, like her Venus, Taurus, and his Virgo moon, maybe.
I would say the probably the most awkward would probably be the Aries Venus and the Taurus Venus. I
Yeah,
just
that
feel
is
like
awkward.
the Taurus really needs a lot of words of affirmation about like wanting to make sure this person really loves us. because we don't like people who aren't sure. But the Aries is kind of like, why do I need to remind you? Like, I don't know. It's like, it's a very push pull. I feel like, I just feel like it would be really rough to work with, especially if they don't
So
speak about what their love languages are or what they need in relationships.
yeah, you said so. You're saying like, I think that goes with the Venus Aries Sun or the Aries needing to work more
Mm-hmm.
because the Venus in Aries needs that affirmation of like,
Mm-hmm.
do you love me? Because the Venus in Aries is probably just gonna be like, I told you that I loved you before, like in the
Yes.
beginning.
Yes. And the Virgo moon is just like very nonchalant. Like, it's not very lovey-dovey. Like, and I feel like the Pisces and Taurus, like especially Pisces, like they love like being kind of like fairy tale, very kind of like delusional, like head over heels in love. And the Virgo moon is not going to do that. Like the way that we're going to show you that we love you is like acts of service. And
Yeah, Virgo moon is
maybe
not
like
good with emotions.
no, and maybe like the Pisces needed that. You know what I mean? Like it's just a clash, unfortunately.
Yeah. But they did see life. I think it was like beauty in the mundane. Like every day they thought everything was cute. Um, like they
I
saw
did.
life. Yeah, they saw life like the same. They looked at life the same, which he
Mm-hmm.
kept saying was like how they connected. And yeah, they were compatible in that way.
Yeah.
I would say not
Very
really.
fast love, which is it's I would say like it's an Aries thing. It's super stereotypical because like it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm falling head over heels, and then all of a sudden the Aries would be like, wait, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
What? And then like they're like, I was just like fucking around, like I don't really love you, like type thing. Which it sounds kind of fucked up, but maybe he had one of those.
Maybe like changed his mind or something. I don't know. It could be just like the intuition because of the Mercury Pisces, because they both have Mercury Pisces. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're not Pisces is not logical. I
Yeah.
mean he does have that Virgo moon, but the Mercury, I mean it's just like a push and pull. Like he's
Mm-hmm.
logical, not logical. He's trying to be logical, but he can't, you know?
In the end, guys, he was too
Um,
much in his head, to be honest.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that the cutest thing he said about Micah though was like, she gets me out of my head and into my body.
That
And
was
that is
really cute. That was
yeah, and I
really
think that's
fucking
what he
cute.
needed. Like he needed
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
he just let it go. So, um I wish we had their birth time so that we know what their rising signs are because we could also see how they could be compatible with their houses and
The houses
like
are super
the
important. That the energy
yeah,
of like
risings.
your house can really almost wipe out the energy of like what the planet is in. Like my sun is in the 10th house of Capricorn, and there are definitely times where I'm like, I feel like I'm like, I give that a lot of energy. I don't know if
Mhm.
that makes any sense, but I feel like knowing both it helps you understand more of like who you are or the person that you're like with too.
Yeah, this is not the whole story with Micah and Paul. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're missing
A
a
lot.
lot of things.
But if you guys if you are dating someone who had these placements, if you are someone who had these placements, and like it works for you guys, definitely comment down below what worked for you guys so that you know you did like either talk it out. Was it the words of affirmation? Was it the, was it with the acts of service? Definitely let us know down below. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Victoria?
I think that's it. We have one more episode to go.
Yes, so
Our
short
last
and
one.
sweet. As much as I love Micah and Paul, unfortunately, short and sweet. I want to say, recapping, I still really love, um, God, who? There's like,
Did you forget the name?
I definitely did. Okay, well, I forgot. But anyways, I think it was like the second episode where I was like, I love them the most. I think it was probably Brett and Tiffany.
Wait, did you say you liked Brett and Tiffany the most?
I loved their chart. It was something I was talking about the chart.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I
okay,
loved their
okay.
chart the most, is what I said.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you were just okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all on my end. Yeah, the next one's gonna be our final one. It's going to be another love triangle, which is going to be Zach, Bliss, and Irina. And who knows, we'll maybe do something fun with Nick Lachey and Vanessa. We'll figure it out.
Look at our sun signs. We'll see.
If you guys have any suggestions who you think we should do next, I know there's like a really popular show that's happening, but that's like seasons deep. We need to be something like not seasons deep or something that we maybe...
What show is it?
I forgot what it's called, but it's
Curious.
super freaking popular right now.
Is it reality? Is it a reality?
It's a reality show, yeah. Vanderpump Rules, that's what it is.
Oh, you know, I have not watched that.
9 seasons, guys. Yeah, fuck that. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but that's not happening.
Okay, well, we'll think of
We'll
something.
figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Give us some suggestions.
Yeah, definitely would love some suggestions down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, especially if your chart follows any of these 2 wonderful people who I like separately, not together, unfortunately. Please comment down below and also share and review if you guys would like to review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I think that is it. We do have a Discord, which is really fun. You get to talk to us and talk to the community and kind of share your love for astrology as well. We also talk about tarot if you guys check out any of our older stuff on Spotify. And yeah, I feel like
we do readings on here too.
We do,
so
yeah.
Reading.
Yes, we do. That'd be really fun again to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take care, stay hydrated, it's starting to get hot again, and take your allergy medicine.
Yes, and it's Gemini season soon.
Yes, finally. I'm excited, guys. I think today is the 15th of May, and when I say like Mars and Leo is going to be from like the 20th through the 19th? No, oh my god, I'm going backwards.
July.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So it's gonna be there for a while, and it's supposed to like motivate you to do things that you're thinking about doing and kind of give you that push and passion that you need to pull through. So I'm really excited for that energy, especially as a content creator. So all right, guys, we'll take care. I'll see you guys in the next we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.